Who says life is going to slow down after 50? Not anymore, my friends. This is like 50 now is like a level up. You want to go on a Costa Rican surfing trip? Now you got more time, you got more money. You want to build a tiki themed man cave? Look at this place. This is when we get to do what we want. We have more resources and more time. So let's talk about why life doesn't slow down after 50 anymore. This is the retirement mentality, and to be honest, the whole idea of retirement has changed. That's why the focus of this channel is to change your mentality about retirement. It's not about the gold watch and a pension anymore. Today, it's about freedom to work if you want to. It's about remote work. It's about retiring early. It's about passion projects. It's about creating passive income. It's not about stopping working. It's about starting living. That might have some work in it. It may not. It may involve moving to a European country or the Costa Rican surfing trip with your buddies for 3 months. Life is changing a lot. And the age of 50, we used to have 20 years ago, life expectancy was 69 years old. Now it's into our 80s. So we have more time, and retiring even earlier is going to let us have more adventures. I'm only 52. Here's a couple of things I've done since turning 50. Let's see, 10-day sailing trip around the British Virgin Islands, hiked in the French Pyrenees, bought a house in the Spanish Pyrenees. What else? Went on a tuna fishing trip 150 miles offshore. That's just to name a few things. Turning 50, you're not getting ready for the old folks home anymore. Now it's about doing wine tasting tours and maybe riding a motorcycle through Mongolia. 50 used to mean winding down. Now it means gearing up. Maybe it's time for a passion project, a YouTube channel, a blog. Maybe you want to volunteer and build water wells in Africa. The world is not as big as it used to be, and there's a lot of things we can do to fill our time, use our money, or still make more money. And by the time we're 50, most men have more confidence. They have a little bit more money in the bank, and they have the ability to do what they want. And we don't care what people think anymore at this age. We are pretty much figured out who we are, and now we get to be who we finally want to be. Look at a couple of dudes kicking ass way past 50. Richard Branson is in his 70s. He's still kite surfing around his island. I actually sailed around his island on my BVI sailing trip last year. It was pretty awesome to see his island. I've read a lot about it, but that was the first time I got to see it. If you're not into the adventure thing, look at Jeff Goldblum. He's like pretty stylish. He's still kicking ass with a bunch of TV commercials. He's making money from apartments.com and doing other projects. He's got a singing thing that I think he's doing now. And Stanley Tucci. He's a dude, I just was watching he's got a new TV show. He's in his 60s. It's called Rediscovering Italy, I think it's called, where he goes around and tours Italy and eats food and meets local people. And he's got some Italian heritage, so he gets to use a little bit of his Italian that he learned growing up. But at 60, he's got a brand new TV show. 50 isn't about slowing down. It's about figuring out what matters to you and spending your time and your energy doing that. And that goes for the people around you too. We can sort of weed out those people that sucked off of us and sucked our energy and maybe our money and our time, and get those kind of people out of your lives and have meaningful relationships and do meaningful things with our time. I even sat down and wrote down a few tips that I thought might help you thrive after 50. 1, keep moving, stay physical, get exercise, get outside, go to the gym if you need to do that. But we've got to keep these old bones moving or they will start to get crickety. The more we move them, the better off we'll be. And I think I lost 10 pounds from being in Spain for 5 months, and I've been back in the US for 1 month. I think I gained most of that weight back. So it's a little bit of advice for me too. We have to stay curious. We have to learn new things. This YouTube channel keeps me a little bit learning. I've had to learn how to edit different cameras, different settings. I just changed all the settings on my camera today. I don't know how this will look. We'll see if it looks any different. And I'm using AI to generate some images and things for this. So this YouTube channel's got me working with AI a little bit more. We need to continue to build relationships, make new friends, be out in the community. Those connections will help with many of our endeavors or keep us busy with if we need to be in a pickleball team or you want to go fishing or have a golfing buddy. Keep those connections going. And don't stop dreaming. I always say you're not old until your memories are more important than your goals. You got to have some goals. You got to have some things you still want to accomplish and work for, whether they're things for free or things that bring in money. Just you got to have new goals. Do you want to move to Europe and buy a house in the mountains like I did, or learn to go fly fishing, or learn Spanish like I need to do? So to wrap this up, 50 shouldn't be the end of an era. It should be a new chapter. And don't think of retirement as stopping working. Think of it as starting to live, and live intentionally the way that you want to live. If you're dreaming of life beyond the office and you haven't retired yet, start planning it now. Like, the better idea you can get of what you want your life to look like, and the more time you spend crafting your life, the more likely you are to get the life that you want. Otherwise, a lot of people, I say this on this channel all the time, a lot of people pick a random number. I want $1 million, then I'm going to retire. But they don't think what that $1 million, what kind of a lifestyle it will pay for, or what their lifestyle they want actually affords. So spend some time figuring out what you want your life to look like, and that is the only way you're going to get it. If you like this video, I'm getting ready to do a video here in the near future that's going to be if I can cut my budget in half from moving from Florida, where this house is, to my house in Europe. So it's probably not here yet, but if you click the bell down here, that will alert you when that video comes out. Don't forget to subscribe, click the like button, do all that stuff, and I'll do a video soon about trying to cut my budget in half in Europe.